Welcome back, everyone. It is time for another red-hot covered call car session video. Yeah, that's right. If you've never been to my channel, then you're missing out, because I talk covered calls all the time. And here's the deal. We do it so we can learn. I tell you my story so you might be able to piece together your financial education a little bit quicker. So, hey, look, thank you for coming to my channel. Hit subscribe so you get that email notification. And hey, look, bang that like button. Let me know you like what I'm doing. Hey, guys, let's jump right into it. It is time. It is time to talk the basics, but with a twist. I'm not going to bore you with the absolute basics of covered call writing. I think anyone that's at this channel, for the most part, knows the basics of covered call writing. Essentially, you buy 100 shares of stock, and we're looking to sell premium. We are looking to give somebody the right, but not the obligation, to buy our shares at a price that we dictate for a time that we dictate. It's called writing a covered call because you own the 100 shares, making the trade covered. So if you fall off the planet and somebody takes your shares from you, i.e. assign your shares, you are covered. You collect your premium, they give you the price you want, all is good, we move on. But here at my channel, we talk about making guaranteed monthly income, hell, weekly income, using the covered call strategy in a dynamic fashion, where we write the covered calls, we look to buy them back, putting that premium in our pocket and writing another covered call. You know, I'll write 10 and 11 covered calls a month, easy. You know, and I don't put in much work. You know, a lot of people ask me, hey man, how much work are you putting in? It's one thing to make some good money, but man, when I own rental property, let's say, because they always use the rental property as a way to sort of counter my way I make guaranteed monthly income. And I say, hey, look, man, it takes me maybe 10 seconds. But, you know, for the most part, I have the stocks that I use, so I feel real comfortable with them. So I'm able to write covered calls quickly. We move on, and we watch our stocks dynamically. So we buy them back. We use an exit strategy if we have to. So that sort of is a great intro, right? That's a great intro. But let's now build off of that. My most recent trade is with WYNN. Let me tell you a quick story about WYNN. So 2 weeks ago, WYNN, I made money on WYNN all year long. You know, I buy WYNN, I told you, I've got many videos on it because WYNN is one of those great S&P type companies. I love it, okay? They are a great company, and they pay a dividend, and Wall Street loves them. Even when bad news comes out, they love to buy them back because they know they're a great company. But for me, WYNN fits my risk profile. Now, with that said, they are volatile, okay? And some people will shake their head and say, man, you always talk about not using volatile stocks, but WYNN, my man, is a little volatile, and I get that. But with that said, WYNN owns properties. They are a multi-billion-dollar company. You know, we're not talking ABC Pharmaceutical here, okay? So I love WYNN. I love Las Vegas Sands as well. But recently, WYNN had rallied past a covered call strike price. I ended up buying it back, selling the shares, profiting big time. I've done that a couple times. I think I've made 6, 7, 8 grand on WYNN this year, just trading the covered calls. Love it. So in this case, I think most recently I'm in the car, but I'm probably showing you a chart right now. I ended up buying WYNN. I think WYNN was down on a day. And I sort of stuck in for another 300 shares around that 126 mark, and immediately wrote a 135 strike and got paid like $1.50 for it. And WYNN fell. WYNN fell to like $1.24, 123, and it was falling hard. That premium I got paid $1.50 for fell under $1, and it made sense for me to buy it back. And then I rolled down, right? So I found not a 135 strike, but a 130 strike. And I think I found the same, what did I find? A $1.50, maybe a $1.60? And I wrote that call. And that is currently going right now. So I have a 130. Yeah, I have a 130. And, again, Wynn is down. Markets have been down. I'm okay with it. But here's where it gets interesting. Yesterday, 2 days ago, Wynn falls just like the market. Okay? Then there's news that Macau has some issues with some of their junket traders. Wynn falls. It falls from like 124 down to 125 down to 122 in regular trading, and then after markets, I'm working out in the gym. After markets, it's down to 117. So what do? I make a decision. I want to buy a couple more 100 shares at the open, and I'm going to write another call. And that's what I did. So I ended up yesterday morning waking up, getting Wynn at 122, and I wrote a 125 strike for 355. Again, a limit order because I love my prices. I love to get my prices. They gave me 125 at 355. The premium was $3.55. Total trade for me is 128.55. Do the math. Minus 122. That's over 5% in less than a month. I'll take that cash on cash all day long. So, with that said, I have a couple calls on Wynn right now that I'm going to let play out. Again, they both making me money. I love it. But the sort of getting back to the reason for this video, is this. Okay? We don't have to sit in front of our computer for hours on end, trying to find that great covered call play. No, what you need to do is follow your golden rules and come up with your great stocks that you love to use. And when the situation arises, you buy it and you execute the plan. Man, I tell you all the time, you need a plan, you execute the plan. Okay? And then once you get into the trade, you're trading it dynamically. If it goes higher, we buy it back, whatever the extra strategy is. Okay, I got my own extra strategies. You need to use yours. But at the end of the day, it's not a static deal. We're able to hit doubles and singles in the same month, bringing in more guaranteed income, more monthly and weekly guaranteed income. Hey, look, I hope this video inspires you, motivates you. Hey, I know it motivates you because I get emails all the time that tell me that I'm helping somebody out there with their financial future, and it's exciting. Hey, look, I hope you learned something. Again, bang that like button. Let me know you like the video. It motivates me to do another red hot covered call video. So until next time, I hope all your covered calls are profitable.
All I see is signs. All I see is dollar signs. Oh, money on my mind. Money on my mind.